Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie Goodson. If you notice that I'm talking low, it is because we are in TJ Maxx. And for those that don't know, this weekend from June 23rd to the 25th is the 2017 Return to the Sacred Womb Retreat in Durham, North Carolina. And so I'm in TJ Maxx because I'm getting together for the ladies. I'm getting them some beautiful journals. And it's not like everybody gets the same journal. We're talking about all kinds of different journals. So what I'm going to let you do is I'm going to let you just take a peek at some of the ones I've picked out. And let me just say, so you'll see the theme. I'm going to show y'all, but I'm going to show you real fast because I don't want the ladies to see it, although they will. So here you go. Here's another. I'm just going to give you some ideas. You'll see the theme of Sacred Woman. Show you some of the snacks that I want to get for the ladies. So you know it's an all raw food retreat, but we do need snacks. And everybody knows that granola bars are the bomb for snacks. And I've actually had these. It's a company called Two Moms, and they make all these delicious raw snacks, and I absolutely love them. We got our cacao nib snacks. We also have this one, which is kind of, this is a blueberry, actually, all organic, all raw, and this is a blueberry granola snack. And let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. So tip, if you want to buy some great snacks that even Whole Foods has, but you don't want to pay Whole Foods prices, this is a tip. TJ Maxx is where it's at. Whole Foods has this exact same brand, and they charge so much more. And I'm not kidding. I'm making sure that I'm getting the ladies wonderful tea mugs. We're gonna have tea by the campfire. So yes, you know we are. What are we doing? We are shopping for the EnoRiver 2017 Return Back to the Sacred Womb 2.5-day camping trip that starts this Friday, June 23rd, and we are at Home Depot because you know what, y'all? Let's face it, we in the South, the weather is hot, and we need some ice cold water, so we need a container or a cooler. I told you I'm gonna take you with me, and we are in Walmart with a video camera in the parking lot, and we in Durham, so you know that's our folks is around, so we are definitely, you know, making an impact. I got me a nice little lantern, so I'm loving that. And also the big daddies of what we really came to Walmart. Yes, we are in Walmart, don't judge us. And we got us some wonderful coolers. And so we look at this as an investment into the goodness of our people, to be honest. So I love y'all. Yes, I'm having a good time. I will tell you about the color of the day. I'll just tell you now, the color of the day today is Wednesday. It is yellow. And we'll talk about that a little more later. But anyway, y'all, I just want you to say thank you, and thank you for following us on the journey, and I will see you in the next video. So we are still on our 2017 camping trip to the EnoRiver Valley. It is called the Return of the Sacred Womb or Woman, and we are going to be meeting from June 23rd to the 25th, and we are at the wonderful Dollar Tree. So I just want everybody to know what we have here. We are actually bought all of this water, and this water is 6 of them for $1, a 6-pack for $1, and it's crystal geyser. It's actually the water we really like and really love. We bought us a nice mat. This is going to go in front of the tent, so we won't be tracking the mud or dirt into our tent every time we go in and out. So this is something, $1, wonderful thing to have. We also, we included some journals. See, when you see this, the ladies will already have gotten all their stuff, so that's why this is so cool. We included journals in the grab bags that I'm giving them. Well, I'm gonna call them gift bags, so that's what they are. And so we bought these special pens that I think we got another pack in here. So I just want to show you, these pens are like so beautiful. All right, y'all, so we are at the Raleigh Farmers Market. We're still doing a retreat, 2017 Return to the Sacred Womb, and it's this weekend in Durham, North Carolina. And we are at the Farmers Market, so here we go. We're going to go buy some stuff. Let's see what we're going to do. So we bought some watermelon today. We're going to show you all the stuff that we got. We'll show you it's already out. Watermelon is in season, as well as cantaloupe. So, baby, what did you see the baby? We got a list, and we're working with, we're looking for basil. We got tomatoes. We need some scallions, which I've seen plenty when we wasn't looking for. Won't be bad. I think that's it. Hey. Well, I know my blood don't know what a shape I'm in. You know I haven't had no loving. Boys, you know
and God knows when. Now you know I just been sitting here thinking, wondering where in the world she been. Look out. Well, I feel like crying, but you know the tears won't come down. I feel like crying, but you know the tears won't come down. You know I got.
And so this is the beautiful park that we're actually going to be doing a camping retreat. It's a camping retreat. It's called EnoRiver Park in Durham, North Carolina. Cox Mountain Trail. And this is wonderful. I want to tell you too that they actually have well water. This water is the best tasting water ever. We've just filled up our big bottle there, so a lot of when the campers come in, they'll be able to fill up jugs if they want to.
You know, I just been sitting here thinking, wondering where in the world she been.
It can only be South Carolina, 'cause my heart, yeah, my heart belongs to South Carolina. Yeah. But that's the place.
How are you, Miss Maliki? This is the beautiful Miss Maliki. She was really our guide, our angel, our elder. She had everything. She was packed and ready in every way. We so needed her. It was like puzzles. It was like a big puzzle, and all of us was pieces that completed the puzzle. We just fit together. And this queen was the headpiece of the puzzle, the center. So how was your experience on this Blackberry Beauty first retreat in EnoRiver in Durham, North Carolina?
Look, and my first retreat
ever. Come on, talk about that.
This was great. I was scared. I was scared coming here, thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? But we all came together. Sleeping in the tent was great. It rained, but it still, we came together and we bonded, so I wasn't feeling like I was alone, frightened or anything. Then sleeping into the cabin was great. Doing all of the rituals really released a lot of stuff that I was searching for, and some things that I didn't know I was searching for came to light. So it's like, now I know I can go home, I can meditate on all of this, write it in the journal. You know, I mean, this is something I'll never forget.
Me too. Thank you,
I want to thank you and your husband, great food.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah.
That was really good.
Well, we love you, sweetie, and thank you for stopping in for a minute and giving us your take on it and your experience. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
All right, Queen. Peace. Yes. How are you, Tiffany? So, Miss Tiffany, tell me about your experience here this weekend.
My experience here this weekend was both challenging and beautiful.
Yes, ma'am.
And spiritual.
Yes.
Coming together as a sisterhood, it taught me things about myself and also how I could resonate with others and how to, where I can grow from.
Yes, ma'am.
I learned a lot. I want to thank you so much, Miss Nubia Sutton, Queen Lisa Marie Goodson.
I love you.
I want to thank you for who you are and for bringing us together and for doing this for us, for helping us empower ourselves, enlightening us, and I just really want to thank you for being you and for following your heart. You're doing what the Creator wants you to do, and this experience, bringing us together like this, is what I feel the Creator wants us to do, so we can be more in tune with our inner selves. And with being in tune with our inner selves, we get in touch with our gifts and our talents, and I believe that's what our Creator wants us to do.
Yes, ma'am.
So that we can bless others.
Yes,
just
ma'am.
like you're being you and you following your heart and you're blessing others. So I want to thank you. This was one of the most beautifulest trips I've ever had in my life. Life-changing. And I want to thank you. And I want to thank everybody that I met here, even though I just met them yesterday.
Right, don't seem like it.
I feel like they are my sisters.
Yes.
And we share some very special moments. And
Thank you so much. So, Cherie, let me ask you a question. So how did you enjoy the camping trip? How was it for you, darling? The retreat.
It was amazing getting out in nature and being around you all, feeling, the energy. Just hearing you all stories was really, really nice for me too. It was very healing.
Thank you, sis.
Yeah.
I was so glad you was here. So
I am
blessings
too.
to you.
I had to get here. I had to get to the river.
You had to get to the river. You did. Slept by the river on the last night. That is beautiful. Miss Kendra, how was your experience here?
I had a great time.
Yay. This is our bride to be right here.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I had a great time. The nature was just wonderful. Really being able to connect back with nature, being pulled back into nature. I was sharing the story earlier about how sleeping on the ground one night in my tent, and the earth was like, I was magnetized to the earth. And then we slept in a cabin by the river, and I felt like I was floating on the river in my sleep, and I feel so energized and free, you know. And the food.
I was going to ask about that. Tell me about the food.
Okay, the food saved me out here.
Yes.
It was wonderful. Okay, wonderful. And we ate and we felt like we had, our grandmama's Thanksgiving, but without the itis, and being tired.
They know.
And so it was the energy, life-giving food, and being with the nature. I feel green. Like I'm green now, so.
Thank you, Queen.
It was great.
Country right here. This is beautiful. Yes, Miss Monet. And tell me about this, because y'all slept on the river, because y'all did. Now I get it. Like out here is the bomb. So tell me the difference, what experience you had when you were in the tent on the ground, and then this experience, because it feels like there was definitely a shift, huh?
Yes, definitely. I think being in the tent, it was nice.
Right.
Because it was like my own little quiet space. A lot of time for introspection and just enjoying my experiences alone versus when we were in the cabin, we were all sleeping on the floor together. We were able to hear the river. I was able to hear more animals in the background, and it was more open. And I had to just connect with nature more versus in the tent where I could kind of hide from nature.
Gotcha. So well put. Would you come on another Blackberry Beauty Retreat?
Oh, definitely.
Good. Well, we planning it soon. I appreciate you being here, and thank you so much.
I appreciate this retreat so much. I don't think I would have experienced what I experienced this weekend had I not gone. The most powerful thing for me was being able to sit in the river and sing in the river and pray in the river, and it was definitely a beautiful, beautiful experience. And it was striking to me that we were able to have that beautiful spiritual, emotional experience in the midst of other people who were doing completely different things.
Yes.
And, you know, I think that teaches a lesson for me, you know, in terms of not worrying about what other people are doing, what they're thinking. It's about what's going on inside of you and focusing on your own growth and your own journey.
That's right. I say, thank you, Monet. A beautiful experience. Thank you for allowing me to relive it again. Yes, Miss Candace.
Oh, I'm not ready.
You're not ready. Donna, because I see Donna moving, but this is perfect because Donna is moving. Donna, talk to me about your experience on this weekend's trip. Looking all wonderfully beautiful. We are country right now, y'all. Feeling good in country.
Wow, this trip was awesome for me. I'm so glad I had the experience. We roughed it in the rain.
Yeah, we did.
But it's an accomplishment. I felt like, you know, we achieved it, you know, no matter what. You know, the sun isn't always going to shine.
Come on.
And it didn't. It did for the most part, but it did come down.
That's right.
It was a great experience. Even it was uncomfortable a little bit.
Yes.
We got a little wet in the tent, just a bit.
Yes.
But again,
no, she being kind. We got poured on, and the tents were drenched. And she's right. She's sharing with you that was even part of the experience. And I love how she put it because it was uncomfortable a little bit when you consider. And it allowed them to have some other experiences, or is that right? So am I getting there that was part of the experience
Absolutely. So the following day, we were able to sleep in the cabin.
The cabin.
And that was great. That was a great experience because of the sisterhood.
Yes.
You know, it's just great meeting the other ladies here. I felt like we bonded.
Yes.
And I was sharing with Sheree earlier today that this is such a beautiful setting, but it wouldn't be as beautiful if my sisters weren't here. So with that being said, and all the experiences, I can't wait to see all the pictures.
Yes.
The river was great.
Yes.
The bridge was
yes,
great. It was exciting. It was a little intimidating,
yes.
but I'm just looking forward to some more time together.
Yes.
And the food.
Thank
is just awesome. So thank you, Sister Nubia, and your wonderful husband for all the hard work you guys put into this experience for us.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm very grateful.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I'm glad you said it because it really was. I wanted y'all to feel like y'all was treated like queens. Miss Candace, are you ready?
I just want to pee. I just want to take my phone.
Okay, good. Don't worry about that, baby. And what do we got? So we had Tiffany already. So no, Tiffany's here. Okay, so I got everybody in here. So I'm just gonna peruse this beautiful background. All right, y'all. So you heard the ladies. So yes, the food they talking about. We had an all raw food retreat. My husband and I made all of the food. Y'all didn't get a chance to see the actual. So this is the cabin. Let's do that first. This is the cabin. Is the cabin not extraordinary? Look at that porch. Look at the ladies with their blankets over the cabin. So this is the cabin. And so this cabin faces all this nature and beauty. This is absolutely gorgeous. I think next time we're probably going to do some camping, cabin camping, which I think the ladies will love as well. And they'll still have a choice to also though do have their tents. So this is the river. It rained a lot this weekend, beautifully rained, and we roughed it. We made it happen. We actually came into this river and we gave our libations to Oshun, and we brought honey, and we gave her mangoes and peaches, and I gave her mangoes. Now peach didn't make it, I forgot. But I want to take you down and show you how close that cabin is actually to. I'm going to be very careful. The cabin is close to the river and how close the ladies were. I just want to show you the beauty here. And very blessed weekend. It was a lot of work for me and my husband, but we actually did it. And that's beautiful. And you hear the river rushing. And just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So I wanted to share that. So I got to get back to unpacking. My husband is doing every single thing, but look at that beautiful cabin in the woods, right in the city of Durham in North Carolina. And yeah, it's been a life-changing experience for y'all. Y'all know it's my first. Oh my God. you know, it's my first experience and having a retreat. Look at this house. Look at this log cabin. This is so beautiful, isn't it? We just love it. Like, this is the bomb. And of course, I want to see, you could have used to light fire. That's a fireplace, but I think they closed the top. I guess, yeah. I guess they don't want people using it. But anyway, it's so gorgeous. That's a pretty house, y'all, huh? That's where you'll stay for the night. All right, so we are all walking back to, you're going back to the car now? Yeah. You're ready now? Okay, good. Now, where am I? What road did I come down? See? Thank you. I'll be okay, ladies. Thank you. Call and make sure I made it. I'm only playing. So, I'm walking up the hill, and I'm glad I got those interviews for the ladies left. We got some footage here and there. We didn't get a lot of the rituals, because you know what? In the end, that's why they call it a ritual. Hey, baby. In the end, that's why they call it a ritual, right? Because it's supposed to be done with ourselves. So I'll have my husband, I'm gonna save some camera space so my husband and I could what? So we could do some more filming. All right, ladies, I'm walking up the path, and yes, blessings.